The Magic Forest. Chapter 1. A New Friend. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a curious little boy named Tom. With eyes full of wonder and a heart yearning for adventure, Tom often found himself daydreaming about the mysteries that lay beyond the familiar borders of his home. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun danced through the leaves, Tom decided it was time to embark on a grand exploration of the enchanted forest that whispered secrets just beyond the village's edge. With a skip in his step and a sense of excitement bubbling within him, Tom set off on his adventure, his imagination running wild with possibilities. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the trees towered overhead, their branches reaching out like welcoming arms. Birds sang melodious tunes, and the rustle of leaves filled the air with a symphony of nature's music. Tom's senses were alive with the sights and sounds of the forest, and he couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the beauty that surrounded him. Suddenly, as he rounded a bend in the forest path, Tom stumbled upon a small clearing bathed in dappled sunlight. And there, nestled among the roots of an ancient oak tree, he spotted a playful squirrel with a bushy tail and bright, beady eyes. "Hello there," called out the squirrel, its voice as cheerful as the chirping birds above. Tom's eyes widened in surprise, for never before had he encountered a talking animal. But instead of feeling afraid, he found himself drawn to the friendly creature's warm smile. "Hi," replied Tom, a smile spreading across his face.
"I'm Tom."
"What's your name?" The squirrel's eyes twinkled mischievously as it introduced itself as Sammy, the guardian of the forest's secrets. And with that simple greeting, a new friendship was born between a curious boy and a wise woodland creature, setting the stage for the magical adventures that lay ahead. Chapter 2. The Enchanted Trees. Excited to have made a new friend in Sammy, Tom eagerly followed the squirrel deeper into the heart of the forest. As they journeyed through the towering trees and winding paths, Tom couldn't help but marvel at the wonders that surrounded him. Sammy led Tom to a majestic grove where ancient trees stood tall and proud, their gnarled roots sinking deep into the earth. But what truly captivated Tom were the whispers that seemed to emanate from the very heart of the forest. "Do you hear that?" asked Tom, his eyes wide with wonder. Sammy nodded knowingly. "Those are the voices of the enchanted trees," he explained. "They hold the wisdom of the ages and the stories of those who came before us." With a sense of reverence, Tom approached the nearest tree, its bark weathered and wise. As he reached out to touch its rough surface, he felt a faint vibration beneath his fingertips, as if the tree itself was alive with energy. "Hello," said Tom tentatively, unsure if the tree could hear him. To his amazement, the tree responded with a gentle rustling of leaves, its branches swaying in a silent dance. And then, like a memory unfolding before his eyes, the tree began to recount tales of ancient heroes and mythical creatures that once roamed the forest. Tom listened intently, his imagination ablaze with visions of daring adventures and magical encounters. From that moment on, he knew that the forest held secrets beyond his wildest dreams, and he was determined to uncover them all with Sammy by his side. Chapter 3. The Mysterious Pond. As Tom and Sammy continued their exploration of the enchanted forest, they stumbled upon a hidden gem nestled among the trees, a shimmering pond that sparkled like a sapphire in the sunlight. "Wow, look at that!" exclaimed Tom, his eyes wide with wonder. Sammy grinned, his tail twitching with excitement. "That, my friend, is the mysterious pond," he declared. "Legend has it that it holds the power to grant wishes to those who dare to bathe in its waters." Tom's heart raced with anticipation as he gazed upon the tranquil surface of the pond, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the surrounding trees like a mirror. He couldn't help but feel a surge of curiosity about the magic that lay dormant within its depths. With a sense of excitement tingling in the air, Tom stepped closer to the edge of the pond, his reflection staring back at him with a sense of anticipation. Closing his eyes, he made a silent wish, his heart overflowing with hope and wonder. "I wish for a grand adventure," he whispered to the breeze, his voice carrying his deepest desires across the water. And just like that, as if in response to his earnest plea, a ripple spread across the surface of the pond, and a soft glow emanated from its depths. Before Tom's astonished eyes, a magnificent flying carpet materialized out of thin air, its vibrant colors swirling in a mesmerizing dance. Sammy's eyes lit up with delight as he hopped aboard the flying carpet, beckoning for Tom to join him. Without hesitation, Tom leaped onto the magical contraption, his pulse pounding with excitement as they soared into the sky, leaving the forest far below them. As they glided through the air, carried by the gentle breeze, Tom couldn't help but feel a sense of exhilaration coursing through his veins. With the promise of adventure on the horizon, he knew that his journey had only just begun, and he couldn't wait to see where the winds of fate would take him next. Chapter 4. The Flying Carpet. With the wind rushing through their hair and the world spread out beneath them, Tom and Sammy embarked on an exhilarating journey aboard the magical flying carpet. As they soared high above the treetops, the forest stretched out below them like a vibrant tapestry of green and gold. Tom marveled at the breathtaking sights that unfolded before his eyes, the meandering rivers, the rolling hills, and the patchwork fields that dotted the landscape. It was a view unlike any he had ever seen, and he couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the beauty of the world beneath him. Beside him, Sammy chattered excitedly, pointing out landmarks and hidden wonders as they glided through the sky. Together, they laughed and cheered, reveling in the freedom of flight and the thrill of adventure. As they journeyed onward, Tom felt a sense of wonder wash over him, a feeling of boundless possibility and endless discovery. With each passing moment, he realized that the world was far bigger and more magnificent than he had ever imagined, and he vowed to explore every corner of it with Sammy by his side. And so, against the backdrop of a vast and wondrous sky, Tom and Sammy soared into the unknown, their spirits lifted by the promise of adventure and the magic of the flying carpet beneath them. For in that moment, anything seemed possible, and the world was theirs to explore.